Hey guys, how are you all doing? It's a girl CC. Welcome back to another episode of TikTok Tea with CC. I trust you guys are having amazing time, a beautiful time today. Thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. So I just want us to quickly see these videos I saw obviously on TikTok. Like these women, these ladies are literally going viral on TikTok because of what they said in this video. So these ladies are advising women not to date ugly men. Now, y'all know I can't make this up. I'm going to let these videos roll so we all can hear them out. And I'm going to show you some stitches and some random comments because y'all know that videos like these, they do go viral and they actually went viral. Please check these videos out.
We need to stop dating ugly men. We're feeding into their delusions. They think they can fool every one of us now. They are incorrect. We need to stop lowering our standards. Okay, ladies?
I'm sorry, but I simply cannot stay quiet any longer.
That's unfortunate.
Women, you have got to stop dating ugly men. I am so sick of walking down the street and seeing the most beautiful woman I've ever seen in my life with just some guy.
Stop giving ugly men a chance.
Women sometimes think that they would be better off by dating someone who is a lot less attractive than what they are because they think this partner will be more loyal, or usually it's that they won't cheat. Take what I say with a pinch of salt, and I am being very general-ish, but 3 things are likely to happen if you date a man that is significantly less attractive than you are. Say if you just give someone the benefit of the doubt and you're like, this is not my type, but my type hasn't been working out for me, so I'm just going to give this guy a go. The first thing that will happen, he will feel like all his Christmases have come at once. The second thing that will happen, you will elevate his status as a man, so his market value to other women skyrockets because you're stunning. How's he bagged you? He must have something. Women become interested. The third thing, he starts seeing this attention and thinks, I snagged her, so I can probably get these as well. You know where I'm going with this.
Okay, but can we please talk about this today? This right here is a thing. Like some men will literally say, I wouldn't want to date an ugly woman. And some women will also say, I wouldn't want to date an ugly man. Now, when you say ugly, are you referring to the physical appearance or the character? Now, remember, people date for so many reasons. Now, some women date some men because they have money, even though they are ugly. While some men date some women because they are beautiful, even though they don't know how to cook, for instance. So I just want to know, when you say don't date ugly men, don't date ugly women, what do you mean by that? So let's see some stitches, and of course, I'm going to show you some comments. But don't forget to like this video, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's check the stitches out.
We need to stop dating ugly men. We're feeding into their delusions.
So, can someone kindly explain to me in my comment section what is going on here? What exactly is going on? Us as a society, how come we can't have a proper conversation about self-reflection? And why is it so difficult for us as human beings to look at ourselves and imagine ourselves in the other person's shoe? Otherwise, empathy, right? The whole concept of empathy. I just feel like as a society, that's something that we're extremely lacking in, especially in the dating world. But more so, generally speaking, I feel like empathy is just lost. Can you just imagine if, for example, the script was flipped and a man were to go on his socials and he made a video or a post saying, don't date ugly women, you are lowering your standards if you date ugly women. Can you just imagine the outrage? If a man were to say the exact same thing, can you just imagine the outrage? The man would get canceled, all of his accounts would get, deleted or banned. his life would be over, his career would be over, he'll never make a living ever again. But if a woman says it, apparently that's okay. Apparently that is completely fine. And I just don't understand any of this. I am a firm believer of treat people the way that you want to be treated. I'm pretty sure this woman, just like many other women that agree with this lady, if a man were to go up to them and just straight up call them ugly and say that nobody should date them, how would that make you feel? Because it would make me feel absolutely horrible. Okay? I don't understand. I really don't understand. So please, kindly, somebody in the comment section below, explain to me why this is okay. Explain to me why us as human beings in society, we've lost empathy. The whole concept of empathy is just gone. Nobody seems to have a grasp of it, and it just breaks my heart. I just don't understand. I can only imagine, for example, if a man were to see this video and say he actually did at one point wanted to date this lady, I would honestly tell the man to run the other direction, because why in the world would you invest your time in somebody that is so selfish and so, what is the word? That only cares about vanity. I can't think of the term right now for some reason. My mind's blinking. I just got off of work. But people are just so incredibly selfish. I think, I don't understand. I'm trying to find the words, but I can't find the words. I really can't. So, yeah. Can someone just please explain to me if it's not okay to say the exact same thing towards a woman? Why is a woman saying that to a man? I don't understand. That's all I have to say.
They think they can pull every one of us now. They are incorrect.
Okay, let's get into it. Considering the fact that you're shallow, entitled, and you have the proportions of an anatomically accurate 4th grade drawing, I feel like dating ugly guys, that should be the last of your concerns. Like, who exactly is we?
We're feeding into their delusions.
Right? Like, who is the we that you're talking about? You know what? The crazy thing is that I don't even blame you for this take. I don't blame you. This is who I blame right here. I think this is a super interesting study, and we should actually look at it a little bit further. See, this is exactly what happens when an individual spends all of their time within an echo chamber and they feel nothing but like positivity and affirmation, and then they enter reality. They enter, groups with people who might think other things, people who aren't just looking out for their best interest, or people who aren't there to just stroke their ego. When they enter this new space and present that exact same smug, entitled attitude, they find that people actually don't agree with them. This video has been ratioed to all men and women in the comment section. I always felt like it was tacky to criticize your partner after the relationship has ended, because it only makes you look bad. Like, what do you mean you were with an ugly guy? Why? Right? Like, I always hear women complain about their exes, like, oh, he never cleaned up after himself, or he had a shrimp dick. It's like, yeah, but you stayed, right? Like, you went after him and it wasn't a problem until he cheated on you. It's why are we acting like you didn't put yourself through that? Either way, I'm glad that everyone has taken the same approach to this video, because it's just something that we can all sit back and laugh at together.
We need to stop dating ugly men. We're feeding into their...
I'm gonna be the one to say it. Y'all should stop dating ugly men, because we wouldn't date you if we thought you were ugly. You see what I'm saying? I'm not saying looks are everything. To be honest with you, I've been told that I was good looking, not good looking all my life. But I am going to say that choosing somebody because they're ugly is way more shallow than choosing somebody because they're good looking. It's human nature to go for what attracts you, because you want to wake up every day and look at the same person for the rest of your life. Let's just be real. When you choose somebody because they're ugly, you're going with the preconceived notion that they should treat you right because you're attractive. If that's not gaslighting, it's pretty fucking close. And I wonder why it don't work. Because it don't. And that's not to say that that ugly person would not be attractive to somebody else. But let them find that for themselves, instead of going with you who think that you're entitled to it because you're cute. That just don't work. Then all of a sudden, he the ugliest man in the world. Okay.
We need to stop dating ugly men. We're feeding into their delusions. They think they can pull every one of us now. They are incorrect.
We've had this conversation on the internet a lot. Here's something that I want to say to the ladies who don't understand what they be saying when they say this. I'm not gonna comment on this woman's appearance. Y'all getting on here calling this girl ugly when realistically, she's probably a 4. Just a little below average. At the end of the day, ladies, I want you to think of it like this. Imagine waking up, doing your hair, right? Brushing your teeth, doing your skincare routine. Some of y'all do that, and some of y'all look great. Okay, but the massive majority of women gotta do a little some. You gotta draw them eyebrows. You gotta do the lash. You gotta put a little foundation on. Some of y'all go full blown contour. Some of y'all, change the color of your lips. You spruce up a little bit. Now I don't want y'all in the comments like, well, if you wanna wear makeup, just wear it. Baby girl, I don't wanna wear makeup. I'm not in competition with y'all. But for some reason, there's a lot of women on the internet who are in competition with men, and I don't understand it. And it's almost a trend at this point. Getting on the internet and saying most men I run into are ugly. Like, when's the last time you woke up, brush your hair, brush your teeth, wash your face, left the house? You haven't. You wouldn't dare leave the house like that. Most of y'all. We live in our natural state. A lot of y'all wake up ugly and leave the house pretty. If a man wake up ugly, he leave the house ugly. You understand what I'm saying to you? I'm not gonna lie to you. I had this conversation with somebody the other day. I'm above 6 feet and yoked up. I've never had to deal with the whims and woes of what y'all be putting these boys through. I cruise through life on body. This is normal for me, and normal for women is ugly. Like if somebody tell a woman, oh, you look average, you like a 5, they just called you ugly in your head, when the massive majority of men know that we just all look average. But for some reason, a 5 equals a 1 to y'all, when in reality, the massive majority of us are between a 4 and a 6. We all look pretty average. We all ugly to somebody and we all fine to somebody. But acting like people are beneath you when you're at the lower level is crazy behavior. You really open yourself up to roast. I saw the witty follow-up video. Cut it out. Just take your L gracefully. You tried to call the whole world of men ugly and thought nobody was gonna say nothing back to you. Well, you must think you're ugly if you're responding to it because the hot men aren't responding. I'm gonna pray for you. Y'all have a good day.
We need to stop dating ugly men. We're feeding into their delusions. They think they can fool every one of us now. They are incorrect. We need to stop lowering our standards.
First of all, ouch. I'm offended. I've been accepted the fact that I'm a 4. A 5 with a hat on. A 6 with a hat and a mask on. But I'm on natural. And I know somebody who like it, you feel me? Let's talk standards. So if you're a 7, lowest you can go is a 5. Okay, cool. So a 7, take away the makeup. 6, take away the fake eyelashes. 5, maybe they wear like a wig. You take away the wig. 4. Sometimes these 7 are really 4s, so humble yourself, right? Because y'all right down here with me, some solid 4s. So the standard we're talking about, we're equal. We're all equal.
We need to stop lowering our standards. Okay, ladies?
So this video might get taken down, but it is what it is. I think this needs to be said. This is what happens when the people you surround yourself with don't care about you enough to tell you the truth. This is the result of friends and family that feed you these fairy tales about how you're so perfect and everybody else is the problem. Now, don't get me wrong. I think well-placed confidence can be a superpower. And when you're able to be secure within yourself without the need of validation from others, I think that's a beautiful thing. But nobody's too good for constructive criticism. So when you remove constructive criticism from the equation entirely, you end up creating below average, socially unaware narcissists that think they're just the bee's knees and that the world revolves around them and their standards. Or you just get insecure Boggledites that believe that everybody else is out to get them and they feel the need to demean others in order to boost their own inner morale. Long story short, stop telling these people that they ate. Stop feeding these people lies in order to preserve their misplaced confidence. Start telling them the truth. You'll end up helping more people than you think.
They think they can fool every one of us now.
How y'all day going today? I'm not even... I'm not gonna open that can of worms. How y'all day going today? How y'all kids doing? Have y'all gotten a new job, a new raise? Like, what's going on, man? Y'all tell me what's up in the comments. Like, what's going on in y'all life? Are y'all getting cheated on? Did y'all fall out with your parents? What's going on with the school life? Just anything y'all want to talk about. I just have a hard time trying to understand how. Have y'all ever heard somebody say you got too much dip on your chip? Never mind. Y'all be blessed.
Stop giving ugly men a chance.
So I guess collectively, men should stop dating women that wear makeup or get their hair done or get their nails done or use filters or Facetune or all the bullshit that make y'all feel pretty, but then y'all come on the internet and you bash men like that and you have ugly ass personalities in real life. This video is a perfect example of that because this girl at minimum is a 4 talking about stop dating ugly men. Like, since when? Like, let's be honest. Most of y'all, without your filters and all of the fucking 10 pounds of makeup and the fake eyelashes and the fake tan and all the bullshit, y'all aren't that attractive either. So you guys come on the internet and say dumb shit about stop dating ugly men. Well, collectively, men could easily say, I don't want to date ugly women. I don't want to date women that wear makeup. I don't want to date people that are fat. Y'all get so mad when men put standards out there, but then there's videos like this out there that y'all justify. If you can honestly say, let's stop dating ugly men, then do not turn around and get pissed when a man says he doesn't want to date you because you're fat. Okay, bye.
We need to stop dating ugly men. We're feeding into their delusions.
Maybe we need to stop dating people with a half personality and shitty attitudes. Because, like, define ugly. Based on her video, I would say that she's talking about physical appearance, when most of the time people would say ugly to define somebody's character. Or, well, the lack thereof. Only because somebody is not your preference or your type when it comes to, like, looks or whatever, doesn't make them any less of an individual human or man or woman. It just means that they are not your type. But if you are not taking somebody who's within your type, bashing them and saying that they're ugly, that is not a preference. You intentionally degrading people to feel better about yourself, which thus would lead to the conclusion that you probably aren't all that in a bag of chips. So instead of being like, we need to stop doing this because now men are delusional, how about stop having degrading opinions of men to make yourself feel better? Looks like some self-improvement needs to come your way.
Women, you have got to stop dating ugly men. You've got to stop.
Okay, bet. Fellas, stop dating fat women. Stop dating feminists. Stop dating single moms. Stop dating women with trauma. Stop dating women with baggage. Stop dating women with multiple baby daddies. Stop dating masculine women. Stop dating women that don't submit. Stop dating women that don't respect you. Stop dating women without a job. Stop dating a woman without a car. Stop dating a woman that don't have her own crib. All those things I named, they're subjective. If you get offended by something I said, I understand. Just like telling women to stop dating ugly men, it's also subjective. So yes, ladies, date the good-looking man, but prepare to stand in a long line of women that you're going to have to compete with. May the best woman win.
Wow. Wow. Okay, I'm not gonna pretend that I've not heard a man said the same thing. Before I go further, I took some screenshots of comments. Now, beside me are some of these comments. Please pause to read if you want to. But I just want us to please talk about this topic today. Like I said, I've heard men said the same thing, and of course, 95 or 98% of them really want to date pretty women. Now, I think it's all about preference. Some people would go for the personality. They don't care if the person is attractive. If they love your personality, they are good to go with you. Why some people will go for your appearance, your physical appearance. If you are attractive, they would go for you. And trust me, men really go for attractive women. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. So just do you, baby. Do you. Don't let anyone tell you whom to go for. Don't let anyone tell you, hey, don't go for ugly men, don't go for ugly women. You know what you want in a man, you know what you want in a woman. So just go for it. If you love his personality, baby, go for it. It doesn't matter. What matters is your happiness. Are you okay with him? Does he respect you? So what's the point? What's the point going for a handsome man or dating a handsome man, whereas behind the scene he doesn't respect me, he doesn't treat me right? So what's the point? So you do you. Anyways, you guys, let me know your take in the comments. What you think about these videos? I mean, this is a thing, okay? I've heard men said this, right? But I just want us to, talk about it today. Let me know your take again in the comments. And don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe. Of course, come back for another juicy video. I'm gonna see you all in my next video. Happy Christmas and thank you for watching. Bye.